it's Jackie White. It's December 2024, and I'm here with your monthly real estate market update. So the Denver Metro Association of Realtors just put out a whole bunch of information I wanted to share with you guys. So last month, November 2024, there were 9,310 homes on the market across all price points in the Denver metro area to purchase, which is actually a 39% increase from last year, where there were 6,680 homes on the market. So, sounds like a big increase, but let's talk about some historical averages just to put things in perspective. So from 1985 through 2023, the average number of homes on the market in the month of December was 13,520. So, our 9,300 or so homes that were on the market last year were still below the average, okay? Now the high was November of 2006 during the recession. We had 27,530 homes on the market. That's a lot. Many of those were foreclosures and bank-owned properties. Now, where we had the slimmest number of homes on the market was November of 2021. We had 2,250 homes. Pretty slim pickings, right? So not a lot of options, and that was across all price points. So the moral of the story is, if you're a buyer, you've got some options out there now. We're getting towards the end of the year. Sellers are getting antsy because the number of showings on their homes are declining. And so many of them may have to actually sell before the end of the year, or they might have some sort of taxable event. So they maybe are going to be a little bit more motivated. They might be open to being flexible on price. Maybe they'll offer you some concessions to lower down your interest rate. And maybe they're going to take care of some of those repairs that are found during inspection that other times of the year they just may not address. So it's a really good time to be a buyer. I know it's not the time of year you think about going and shopping for a home. May not feel convenient with the holidays, but you could save yourself a ton of money. The other thing I wanted to share is that leading indicator of demand is mortgage applications. And the week before Thanksgiving, we saw a 12% increase in mortgage applications. So it's really great news. These are all buyers that are meeting with realtors, they're talking to lenders, and they're setting their budgets for purchasing a home. Maybe all that anxiety of the election's over, and it's just a matter of, everybody needs a roof over their head, and they're going to go ahead and make that purchase, and they're getting prepared. So again, if you're a buyer, there's less people out looking now. Once those people are making their decisions about their budget, after doing these loan applications, they're going to be part of the mix too. So start looking now before there's more demand as well. The other thing I wanted to share with you as well is that Fannie Mae did a survey, and they discovered that 36% of folks said that they would prefer to rent over buying a home, which I thought was kind of high. But that's really not going to provide a whole lot of financial relief, because rents have gone up 29% since 2019. So if you're a renter, you haven't purchased your first home yet, let's talk about a condo or a townhome or some way for you to get into the market so you can start building some equity, because you're going to be in a position where your money, instead of rent towards the landlord's property, is going to go towards something that you own and providing that wealth that you can grow over time. Finally, as we're speaking of wealth, looking in August, 33% of home transactions were purchased with cash. So there's a lot of cash buyers that are out there. And just based on the buyer pool mix, it kind of makes sense, with interest rates being a little higher, that folks would be out purchasing with cash. And quite frankly, many of them I have seen are family members that are helping out the younger generations. They're acting as the bank, they're assisting in the home purchase, and acting as the bank really, and figuring out what their payment plan is going to look like. Maybe someone's going to refi and pay them off later, and that's just part of the process. So if buying a house or selling a house or having a real estate transaction in 2025 is part of your goals, give me a ring. I'm always happy to meet. Let's talk about your strategy and figure out what a home run looks like for you next year. So hope you have a great holiday, whatever it is you celebrate, and I will see you next year. Bye.